Alrighty, boys, welcome one and all. Love Them Knives channel. A mental health situation we all need to ignore, by the way. I did take my pills today. Okay, so today we've got something from Kizer. Kizer, what do you got here? Mini Bay, 1.9-inch blade. You know, I just can't get enough 1.9-inch blades in my life. I really can't. See, the way you retract it is, it just slides like a utility. I can't get it. Oh, double detent. And you know, you can't get enough double Ds in your life either. So there's a double detent knife by, oh, by the way, Liz and Azo. Oh, that Liz and Azo. Oh, I remember Liz Taylor and Azo Burton. Yeah, I remember those guys. And so, wow, I didn't know they designed a knife. Haven't they been dead for a while? Liz and Azo. And S35VN blade. I mean, why not? And it's the Mini Bay. I've heard of a bay horse in just like San Francisco Bay and, you know, Contigo Bay, but okay, so this is a mini bay, so it's a small bay that you can jump into with this knife, because this knife is a small knife. And it's a flipper, double detent. Let me see what's going on here. You got a little bit of jimping here for no reason at all. It's not really effective. This one up here is, oh, hey, let's see, we got a piece of paper. Let's see what this hoss will do. Oh, stand back, buddy. You're in trouble now. Wow, it is sharp, actually. It's really, really sharp. I mean, that cocktail olive, it's gone. It's gone. Watch out, lime slice. You're going to Coronaville. So, yeah, I don't know if you could penetrate the lime slice all the way through. How thick is... So, yeah. It's got a little unsharpened area, so you can crawl up. Since the blade's so long, you really need to hike up on this thing for detail work or something. I don't know. But, yeah, it's a non-locking. One guy was like, how do you feel about non-locking knives? And I go, I'm non-knocking the non-locking. Yeah, I mean, hell, my grandpa and yours too, and everybody else, slip joint knives. It was Case or Buck or whoever, Charade, Uncle Buck, Uncle Henry, anybody's uncle. So there were a lot of slip joint knives out there. They didn't have locking blade knives as a standard rule. I mean, buck knife was back in the 1960s or whatever, and so they did have some, but they were more for sportsmen, you know, that were doing things, not just your everyday carry. So non-locking, that's fine. And you know what? I don't care about the lock on a knife, because I never trust them. I never trust them. That's why I've got all my digits, because I don't trust them. And you know what? If you want a lock that you can trust, get a fixed blade knife. You can get them in all different sizes, that big to like, you know, 20-something inches. Okay, you can get a fixed blade knife. They'll do anything, whatever. They don't fold up on you because they're full tang, if they are full tang. So that's fine. I don't care. This is kind of fidget friendly, isn't it? I mean, this little mini bay, if I can keep it from bouncing off, there you go. You got to have the right amount of force. So that's annoying. You can piss your wife off with that. Liz and Azo. So we're going to take this apart and look at the double Ds. And hey, it's strange, isn't it? It does look like, I mean, that was my first thought, is when I saw this, I go, so is that like an X-Acto thing? Does that like, no, it flips. It's a flipper. Probably got ceramic bearings in it. I don't know. It's 69 bucks, and you can get it on White Mountain Knives. Okay, so that's where I got mine, by the way. Guess what? You can actually add them to they got knives that are not out of stock, believe it or not. And I think I heard one guy said, I got the black one. He thought the tuxedo one, or as I call it, the Imperial Force version, Star Wars version, it's really interesting as well. I'm not as big on black blades, so this is Nice, and it's a, you know, super steel. It's CPM S35VN, and yeah, it's a nice satin grind. Let me check this out. Oh, it looks centered up. That standoff's pretty sturdy. This G10 is okay. It's not ultra grippy. You can tell it's kind of a fine grain in here. But, I mean, how much grip are you really going to need on a knife like this? And 3-finger? Yeah, it's a 3-finger knife. Reverse grip, forget about it. It's not even, what are you doing? So, almost really a keychain knife, except I don't know where you could technically maybe run a lanyard around that standoff, but other than that, you got nothing. You got a pocket clip, and please tell me why. I'll tell you why. You might as well add one. And then if they don't like it, they can take it off and throw it in their pocket, which I wouldn't take it off, but I would throw it in my pocket. I wouldn't clip this to my pocket. I don't like to clip little teeny knives to my pocket. Now, comes in a nice box though. I'll show it to you here in a bit. Let's get a weight on it now that we're jabber-jawing about it. And 2 ounces. Jeez. About 58 grams. Okay, so how big an old boy is it? Well, they said 2-inch blade. Let's see if they even make it that far. Not really. Okay, that's 7/8 maybe. So, okay, 1.85 at 47 to 50 millimeter. Ouch, come on back there. And 4 3/4 if we're optimistic to 12 centimeters. Oh, while we're sitting around looking at this fat handle, let's get a grip on that. 0.44, not bad. At 0.1, 2.7 millimeter blade stock, and what were we doing here? 11.2 millimeter thickness here. Looks like contour, doesn't look flat. So contour G10, where they've got all these different colors in here. I thought it was interesting. They made it look like it's a retractable, right? I mean, that line just kind of tells you right there. It's strange, but it's not. But it's not retractable, I mean. And it's a deep carry pocket clip. And you need to deep carry this as much as you can, like just throw it in your damn pocket and it'll go all the way to the bottom. That's enough deep carry right there. I don't even need that. I mean, I do have a danger. I don't know about you guys, but if I got something really, really super short and I got a pocket clip on it, there's times when they'll fall backwards out of my pocket, or I'll reach in my pocket to grab my keys or something, withdraw my hand, and that damn thing comes right out and falls on the ground because the clip doesn't go deep enough and the knife doesn't go deep enough. You're kind of hitting it on your way out and you knock it right out of your pocket and you may not notice it. So I'd dump it all the way in. Like I said, really neutral here, so the ergos are fine for what they are, and yes, this jimping is meaningful, and the blade's really, really sharp. Now let's see if we can proceed. Ooh, wow. I didn't even know I was unscrewing it. It was just like starting to go. Wow. Well, no thread locker here. Thank you, Kizer. I can make my own decisions on that kind of stuff. But that was, yeah, they could have given a little bit more hoss on there. Let me get my number 6 out. And the tines on this number 6 bit have seen better days. They really have. Okay, we're done. I'm about ready to have to replace that sucker again. Damn. Thank God I got about 6 more new ones in a box. Okay. There we go. There's one detent side, and it's ceramic detent ball. And there's the screws coming through from the pocket clip, which I didn't have to take off. And then, of course, here's... What do we got here? What do we got? Oh, we got a D-shaped pivot there. And, of course, that's not accessible anyhow, so, okay. but that's going to hold it together so you can unscrew it from the other side, and it's skeletonized. And there's where your track runs, because there's your stop in your blade, and there's detent. So that's the places where it's going to catch. Okay, we got the presentation side. You know, it looks pretty clean actually as well. If you see some flickering, it's because one of my studio lights wants to go away forever. And that's okay, because I'm going to stomp the crap out of it here in a minute. It's been flickering on me. Okay, time to get another one. Wow, they don't last very long. I think I'm going to return that damn one right there. Okay, so we got little ceramic bearings, kicking them in. We're going to put a blade on top of that. And shiny surface there, isn't it? Really nice. More ceramic bearings. Not very big, but nothing's big on this knife. And then, real easy, right? Just kick the other detent on here, the ball, and so it kicks this one, it kicks this one. I've seen them with a lock bar on both sides and a detent ball that goes through and catches, but this one, no. Okay. Let's put this back together. And it's always fun watching it through the camera. Okay, and screw here. Come on. Ooh, you don't want to do anything, do you? Okay. We're going to make you. Ooh. Okay, no, that's not lightning. Yeah, that's good. Back with the Mini Bay, Kizer, Liz and Azo. Fidget friendly, small, discreet carry, whatever. You know, budget gent carry, whatever you want to call it. And this is what it looks like. I mean, they do give you a microfiber cloth and some paperwork for your warranty and that kind of thing. And then, of course, they give you this pouch. Plastic sleeve in there. Nice Velcro. Easy to manage. The box is tough. The Mini Bay, Kizer. I apologize for the lighting. We'll get that fixed. Don't worry. Because we love them knives. Sub to my channel, and you guys stay sharp.